Hello and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play World of Tanks. I am actually playing this little ELC for like the first time since I played it right when I got it. I haven't really played it since. I figured I've been playing a lot of the higher tanks in my Let's Play. I figured I'd step back a bit and play something a little smaller, a little bit different, just because of the simple fact that you all have seen me play the T-30 and the Lorraine about 100 times, and I already have two replays that I want to show you guys later. But I figured I'd show you guys some low-tier stuff, since that's always a fun little exercise. Now this little ELC is interesting. It is super fast. It is a scout. I mean, in every sense of the word, it is a very good scout. You don't want to get it caught, though, because it has no hit points and no armor. And its turret rotation, while it is turreted, this thing does not move its turret anywhere past, like, I don't know what I'd say, that's maybe 8 degrees to each side. And it's basically a scout with a tank destroyer sort of mindset. You really can only point it straight ahead, you can fire, and then you need to run. Because this thing, as you can see, has an 11-second, well, closer to 12-second reload. But that kind of makes it a little difficult to really target anything. This thing's great for artillery hunting just because of how fast it is. Now, another little thing about it is that this thing actually could do some pretty heavy damage. Just because it's a little tank, it doesn't mean that the gun's not powerful. Hold on, let me just try and get up here and not get stuck. Gosh, I can't wait for the physics. Come on. Get up here, get a little spot. There we go. Now I'm gonna go back up north to spot again. Yeah, this little thing is a really decent gun. It actually has a 90mm, so it should be about on par with the 1390, I believe. Maybe the 1375, the upgraded gun for that. I honestly would have to check. Maybe it's the BDRG one. But either which way, this thing is a pretty decent damaging gun. Even though it's slow, it can actually hit pretty decently. Now the trick is to actually get close enough so you can hit, because if you stand around and snipe, you're going to get destroyed. One of the beautiful things is this thing is very low to the ground, so it actually is very difficult to hit. And of course I'm just running back and forth kind of scouting here. I'm not really doing too much else. M36, that's a Jackson, right? Yeah. So, come on. Lack of physics here is really screwing my game, yo. Alright, so we got the M7. Got this KV-1S, which sadly my turret can't turn, so I could run right past him. I'd have to actually come up to hit him. And our center's pretty decent there. We have no artillery. Well, no, we do. We have an M37, which is pounding these guys. Alright, well, I'm going to go this way for a bit. How much damage does this thing do, actually? It's a pretty good question. It does 240 damage with 170 pen. Okay, and that's your averages. So it could probably get up to about 300, and I could also get somewhere around 200 pin. But more than likely, my average is what it is, and that's what I'm going to see, or the low rolls of it. A lot of this game's a random number generator, so can't necessarily control every little aspect of it. Alright, we're going to do... Oh, we push through over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push through up here. Come around from behind them. Looks like their sluggers doing some pretty amazing stuff, or their Jackson rather. So I'm going to go ahead and come around, try and take them out. There's their T-3045. See if I can't... Oh, there's their Jackson. Oh gosh. Time to run. Let's see if I can't get up into the fray here. And I just want to dodge some of that stuff. Got little T-50's a pain. I don't think it can really damage our KV-1, but I guess it can. Alright, I'm not actually going to cap right now. I'm just going to use it as... There we go. Oh, and he has 60 points left. That helps somewhat. Let me get this reload going. I don't want to necessarily get over there and have to deal with some of these tanks. We could just hit this T-50, but this T-28 will be a pain in the butt.
They killed our driver.
Oh man. Let's heal up my driver because I kind of need him. He's probably going to kill me if I keep on this duel. Oh, turn.
Track hit.
Okay, this is a bad idea. There we go.
Vehicle knocked
Now let's get out of here. That was a bad idea. Oh, God. Run. This silly little tank needs to get up and go. I don't know if I can take much more damage. Probably can't. Don't run straight at him. Whew. Nice. So I'm going to hop on this cap real quick at the end here. Hopefully I can. Oh, yep, we can. Alright, so we'll hop on it. We will hide back behind a big tank or a house where I can't get hit. But yeah, the little ELC, basically, from what I see here, don't stop moving. Just keep going. Anything else is going to get you killed. And there we go. A quick little victory there. So let's move on to another tank that I've picked back up. Ooh, who do I detect? Only 5 people. Not bad. Alright, let's move on here.
Move out.
So I showed you guys a little bit of that scouting action. It's a different type of scout with only the front facing turret, but that's kind of fun. Now I'm playing a counter here, and I'm playing as my French artillery. I kind of picked up French artillery again. This little AMX 105 is kind of cool. But one thing a lot of people don't do is they don't move their artillery right away, and they actually sit there in that corner. And that doesn't really go so well for them. They get killed really easily. So it really does help to just move very beginning. Just get all the way out here, somewhere safe where less likely to be spotted, less likely to be targeted. Of course, I don't have any sort of spotting stuff on me right now, so I don't know if I've been spotted or not, but I can take a guess. So now that I'm in position, now I can start ranging in on people. The range isn't that great. It's only this good. Now I could probably hit... not that. So we'll try and hit this. So always make sure you call your targets. And now the problem with this French artillery is, while it does fire fast...
That was close.
apparently it got close. While it does fire fast, I've noticed that the French artillery has very, very little in the way of splash damage. You have to actually dead-on hit to really do anything. It's not like the Americans, who you can hit within, like, you know, a quarter of a mile, or even the Soviets, where you basically just hit anywhere on the map. But the French really do suffer from lack of splash. But that also could just be this tier. I haven't really unlocked anything high up, so like I said, could just be the tier. Could be just bad luck too. There's a lot of random number generation as well that, you know, you always see. Okay, let's not focus on that guy. Let's go over here. Always watch the minimap. Minimap, very important. Let's see about taking out this M4 here. I can take out him. I don't think that'll do much, but I can still change up something. I don't know. Take a random shot. Alright, that Easy 8 needs to just get wrecked real quick. Now as I zoom in, I don't really know if I can actually hit. I could try. I believe he was right there, so we'll try it. Yep, that's exactly where he was. Not much in the way of damage, and it looks like we're losing, and it might be because I need to pick up the pace here with some of this damage. Alright, come on, load up. Fire again. He should still be there, and I still got him again. Alright, we'll load up and do it again. He should still be right there, because he hasn't really changed location. Now, sadly, I don't have much in the way of spotting. So, again, this is just a complete guess. Oh, yep, he's still standing there. I've got to be damaging him. He's got to be almost dead. Come on. How is he not dead? Alright, he finally moved off cap. So, let's take care of some other tanks here. Try and even out these teams a bit more. Alright, he's dead. Let's focus on this KV-1. Our KV-1S should be able to kill him, I think. But the sad part about artillery is really target prioritization as opposed to anything else. And there's a 1S creeping right up on top of us. Oh joy. Let's see about lighting them up. Oh look, you tracked yourself for me.
Enemy armor.
I got him, but he got me. Ah, darn. Well, hopefully our team's able to resolve this, but sadly I did all I could there. Problem is, our team has slowly gotten whittled down, and I just, you know, artillery's artillery. You do what you can. As you saw, I was hitting quite a few targets there, but just couldn't do it. Man, I got that Easy 8 down to 100 hit points. Sheesh. Oh well, so let's just watch our team here, see just how many targets actually damaged. I don't think it was that many. Yeah, I'll just move on to the next one. Yeah, you lose sometimes. You can't help it. You do what you can. Now, let's go ahead and check something else out here. So, French Scout thingy ELC, which is kind of fun. French Artillery, which is no splash, but pretty fast firing. Which sadly resulted in a loss, but it happens. And now I'm doing my SU 100 as opposed to actually upgrading to ISU. Why? Because the patch 8.0, which includes physics, is actually going to include a new line of Soviet TDs, and the one actually does jet directly off of the SU 100. So I'm trying to earn enough experience to get to it. I don't know how much experience it is. I'm going to guess somewhere, if it's a lateral move, and it's a tier, what is this thing, tier 6? I'd imagine that it's probably, is it tier 5 or tier 6? I don't know. One of the two. I'd imagine that it's probably going to be, I don't want to mess with that thing. I'd imagine it's probably going to be between 20 and 30,000 experience, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I really don't know. So it's kind of one of those, I will just kind of keep playing it until I actually are able to find out one way or the other. And then we'll go from there. Now our KV-13 is kind of just running out there. I need to really know what my target should be because I know that I cannot damage any of the tier 8s, but I can damage all the little stuff. So I need to just pay attention to that and hit the things I know I can damage. Like those, yeah. Let's move away from there. We did our part. Get out of here. Heal my driver. Resurrect the driver. Took a big hit there. That's the problem with the TDs like this, is you kind of have to poke out. And I kind of saw that tiger aiming right at me. I should have known better. Should have known better. Oh well. We can just rotate around and deal with it. Ugh, it won't have any shots. I don't think it will. Well, there's some sort of a tiger P. Okay, yep, so one of the nice things about when you're being the low tier down here, really need to... Oh my god, we have no one on the other side. That's brilliant. We need to definitely reinforce that side because that's kind of silly. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, knowing what to shoot at when you're this low of a tank is kind of important. I know I can't penetrate like a Type 59. I know I can't damage those KV-5s. I just really need to shoot things that I know I can either hit or I know where their weak spots are and go from there. Because like this Type 59, zero chance. That just is not going to happen. But like this ARL, sure, I can put a few rounds into him. I can do that all day long. As for anything else, yeah, probably not. So, target priority, and of course if anything's on the cap, I need to just switch to HE and do what I can. But alright, I'm not foreseeing that ending well. What else can I snipe from over here? So really, I need to hang back and just pop targets as they present themselves. Now, said there, KV-1S just kind of threw himself out there. That KV-5 is going to be a problem once he gets on cap. That 88 actually shouldn't have a problem against him, and our KV-5 up here should be able to really do some damage to him. Let's see if I can't pop this guy crossing the open. Nope, I'm gonna miss. Alright, we'll reposition for another shot, and we will take it as soon as I load, and like that. Nice. One more hit, and he should be down. Nice, perfect. Perfect work, team. That KV-5 is down to 800 hit points. I don't know what the tank over there is. I kind of just have to act as a very cautious tank. Luckily, we're able to clear some people here and there. See, the little low tanks on the bottom end of the spectrum, even though I am actually seeing the top of my tier that I can possibly fight, which is 8, because it's 2 above my tank, I'm actually still able to do fairly well. I have 2 kills. While they are nothing impressive, I mean, I can at least judge generally what I can take on and deal with it. I'm not like going against the tier 8s. Oh man. Yeah, 59 might be a problem. I can penetrate his side. Like, I know I could do that. That's the nice thing about the two-tier differences. I know I can still do something. It's not optimal at all, but I know I can still damage stuff. So it really comes down to I need to buy my time, aim, and fire at things that are at weak points. Like, I know... Ooh, he just got wrecked. Nice work. Never mind. I don't even need to worry about him now. Now it's just these things right down here. The Panther, the T-34, and then their artillery, which we're actually getting around to the rear of them right now. So this little 88 guy should have an easy time dealing with all of them. Now the sad thing about this 100 is I do have the upgraded gun. Okay, no, bad idea. That was not cool. That definitely was not cool. Alright, so we can actually shoot the side of this Panther, I believe. And I can miss it. But I'm actually running the 100mm as opposed to the 120, just for the simple fact that the 100mm is a little faster firing, so my DPM is actually a little higher, as opposed to me running the 120mm, which is a lot more damage on the initial hit, but the subsequent reload takes a lot longer. So it's kind of a toss-up. I kind of want the more DPM, just for the simple fact if I miss, I want to be able to shoot quicker. Alright, and plus it kind of pushes people back. Ooh, good job with the Confederate. Alright, so I think I'm going to dunce around real quick with something else, and we'll call it from there. So let's move on, just do one last little thing here. So I figured I'd pop back into the physics, just to play around with it for a bit, and try and push some stuff around and have a little fun. And I'm going to have to change up my settings. The volume's stupid loud. We'll turn down you, turn down you, turn down you, turn down you, and hit apply. There we go, much more manageable. Oh, I just want to push some things around. Apparently people are already dying. I don't know how. Oh well. So yeah, I kind of wanted to dunce around a little more. I kind of think physics is awesome, and the fact that you can actually climb up stuff and actually have some fun now is actually a whole lot better than what it used to be. I mean, the fact that I'm not getting stuck on like a corner anymore, like I can actually go up like this, you can get up on top of these things here, kind of is cool. Like, I'm no longer bound by the fact that I would get stuck on that ledge and I can't get up here, and really opens up more options. I'm going to try and get around back to there. That'd be cool. Let's see what I can do. A lot of little stuff down there. It might take me a while to get over there. So yeah, little Tiger P, this thing might take a while to get anywhere, seeing as it only goes about 15 and I'm going to go up a hill. So they kind of, you can see where things you can't climb are. They do make it kind of apparent. There's certain areas where obviously like the facing is just so high up that you're not going to climb it. Of course you can dive down in there, and it looks like you can get out. Looks like there are certain spots, like over there. Just different areas you can get out of. You don't have to worry too much anymore about, you know, getting stuck in an area or getting stuck on something. Those kind of are the two worst things in the game that you don't want to have happen. Now the little scouts are all the way over there already, but I think they all rolled off hills. Oh, don't go killing stuff. I want to have some fun. So the nice thing is, like, normally this rock would kind of bar you from going up and over it, but now you just climb on over it, no problem. See if I can't find me a nice cliff to go and roll down. Yeah, all their fun stuff's up there. So let's go ahead and try and get over there. Like, now I don't have to worry that I can't actually get down here. What I can do is just slowly edge my way down. And then hopefully that should be able to protect my gears and tracks. See? And then like that, I can get down a cliff facing without any problems. You just have to take it slow, just kind of inch your way down. Don't go crushing down the hill, because otherwise that will allow you to break all your tracks and stuff. Oh, come on, Tiger. So, I mean, it's fun. I enjoy this. And, I mean, look at the graphics. It's absolutely beautiful. There's actually sun, so you can actually see, like, all these shadows. They've kind of turned on the shadows so that my frame rate wouldn't be so terrible. Got a Type 59 that I don't want to mess with. So let's just kind of run past them. Of course, they're killing them. I don't want to get shot. I know I'm going to, but I don't want to. I just kind of want to get up there, push somebody off the edge, and then jump off the edge. That's all I want to do. Now, sadly, I can't understand what a lot of people are saying, and I don't know how they're actually pulling up my name like that guy just did. Don't kill anybody, I want to push somebody off the edge. Oh my god, it's going to take me forever. Oh, crest the stupid hill. So, yeah, now, worst comes to worst, I can have a little fun with some other stuff here. Yes, thank you. Thank you for killing him. So I just want to push you off the edge. Because I think that'll be funny. Aw, boo hiss, Type 59. Now I'm gonna have to push you off the edge. Way to go. Way to be that guy. Hold still. Because I'm coming for you. You're gonna go. Oh. Man, why y'all gotta get killed? Now everyone's already down there. Worked all my way up here. But you know what? I need to get down there to help. How am I going to do it? I'm going to jump off the edge. Whee! Oh, I even broke my turret. That's awesome, actually. Yeah, it is not as high as a hill as I remember it being. Yeah, so, as needed though. My turret is still jammed. As needed though, I can just come popping down that hill real quick. No longer have to worry about too much else. I took a heck of a lot of damage doing it. So, not necessarily the greatest of ideas. I could have repaired my tracks and kept going. Ugh. I'm waterlogged. Oh, I lost my driver too in that. So this thing really slowed down. Let me see if repairing my tracks actually helps. No, it just doesn't like driving through this mud. There we go. For some reason, it really just got stuck and didn't like that. And y'all be shooting at me now? I don't want to shoot at you. Probably can't take them all on. So I can actually probably push... He's pushing me around. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know if I can push him around as well. Oh, yeah, I'm able to push him around. See? Now I'm just gonna get gutted by these guys. Yeah, so they're about... I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how this stuff all works. It is kind of fun and cool, though. I do like this whole physics idea. So we're gonna have to play around with it more once it actually gets released. I know it's still in beta. And of course what I wanted to show didn't happen. Oh well. But yeah, I mean the physics is cool. We'll have to... I think it'll probably be out in about a month. I'd probably say end of September. Probably look for it then. I don't think it's ready yet. Plus all this stuff they have to throw in, like the tanks and whatnot. So, with that said, I'm gonna thank you guys for tuning into this episode. I know it's just kind of random and out there, so... Hope you guys had fun and enjoyed it. Sadly, I didn't get to do too much in this physics thing, but, you know, it is what it is. Hope you guys are playing it and enjoying it, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.